It's that favorite sweater that's cozy, that's comfy, but has been pilling over the years so you don't wear it. How would you like to make it look good as new? Oh, we love our kitty cats, we love our puppies. They are the gift that keeps on giving many times. Now you have a tool that you can hold in the palm of your hand, doesn't need any batteries, so it is ready when you are. And I mentioned that this is really a defuzzing kit because we are sending you home today with several different edges, and we are talking about from the finest of fabrics to really tackling those big, deep pills that you just think, you know what, I'm gonna have to get rid of something. Please don't get rid of something. We want you to keep it and to love it and to be as comfortable as you always have. This is V34938. This is the Gleener, and we're gonna really teach you how this is a verb to glean. We're gonna have a lot of fun here today. This is the Lint and Fuzz removal tool. So here's what you're gonna be getting. You're going to get the tool itself, ergonomically designed, comfortable in the hand. But here's where this gets really fun, because we're gonna bring you home 3 different edges. You get really this wonderful delicate size, you get a medium size, and then you get the heavy duty baby. You're also gonna get a backup set of 3, but that's not all. Hello, my fellow pet parents. Down here, let me see if I can move that up just a touch. Oh, there she is. This is the furniture brush pet hair attachment. We will explain what that's all about. And then you see this pop of color behind it. Well, that is going to be the pouch that either means you can take it on the go, you keep it all in one spot. And of course, it's QVC too, so what do we have? We got lots of good colors for you. In front of me right here, you're looking at it in the periwinkle blue. This is all based on the handle, by the way. They all have that white base. Then down in front, we've got some other colors. We have it for you. This is what we're calling black. I'm going to go charcoal gray, just so that you know, but that's going to be the black. It does have the black bag. We also have it for you in the raspberry. That's got a fun printed bag. Chances are you'll see that when you open up the drawer or open up the closet. We also have it for you in the taupe. That has almost a camo bag. That's fun. And then last but not least, we are offering it to you in the green, and that again is going to be that bag and that pop that you will not miss. Now here's the best part. I did mention that the big deal every day means great value. We have this set for you today, $19.98. If sold separately, $34.96. This is something that you think about it. How many times a day are you picking little hairs off? Are you seeing the little fuzz on the sweater? Now, at the ready, no batteries required, and it's quiet. You've got something to go to and to use all the time. We are going to get gleaning. We are going to show you and teach you how to glean, and here to help me is my friend Diana Irvine. Now, Diana Irvine, first of all, hello, darling.
Hello, my friend.
How are you?
I'm good. Nice to be with you.
Good to see you. This is something, you bring us great home solutions. You know, we say we have problem, you bring us answers. This is something that is so easy and so simple. I actually have the travel version of this. This is exciting.
This is. So this is the ultimate cleaning, the Gleener, the fuzz removal tool that you're going to use to revive, rejuvenate, bring your wardrobe back to life. Instead of donating things prematurely or getting rid of them because they're fuzzy or pilly or linty, this tool, all by itself, no batteries needed, just like Katie said, this tool will revive. So what you're going to do is you're going to choose whichever edge you want. Each edge just snaps on, and I'll show you what the edges do, but I'm just going to give you a real quick demonstration of how effective this is. If this was your favorite sweater, but because you wear it a lot, it got really fuzzy and pilly, how about being able to instantly remove all the excess fuzz and pilling that occurs because of friction. Friction is just a way of life. You wear something a lot and you kind of get extra fuzzy and fuzz balls hanging off of your clothing. And it doesn't just have to be sweaters, but this is allowing you to save money and also enjoy wearing longer the things that you love because they still look good. If it starts to look haggard, as that sweater you showed when you started this presentation, you can realize that maybe you wouldn't wear that outside the home because it looked so worn. This is a way to really bring that back to life.
And what I love is from the chunkiest knit of sweaters to some of our finer gauges. We are talking about wool, merino, angora, cashmere. This is just the beginning, acrylics. This is how, instead of throwing something out, or instead of, you know, relegating something to maybe what you're going to clean the house in on a Saturday or Sunday when nobody's around, we spend a lot of money on our clothes. Keep them, use them, wear them, and keep them in the very best condition. And you are getting this entire kit for less than $20.
So now you saw me do two things. You saw me glean, but then you saw me flip it over and use this really amazing lint brush. And what's nice about this is this isn't tacky. This isn't something that's going to wear out. It's completely cleanable and reusable. And so after I gleaned my beautiful sweater, I actually went over it and got lint that was left on it off. So this is that lint remover. This is that pet hair remover. This is that fuzzball remover that you can hold in the palm of your hand. It's ergonomically designed and so simple. Now, if you wouldn't mind, I'd love to show you each edge to sort of describe to you how they work.
That was going to be my next question.
Okay, so here's your gleaner, and you're going to get one. We're actually going to get two of each edge. So edge number one is for your big bulky pills, for the big heavy wools, blends, and synthetics. Edge number two is for your medium pills, your cashmeres, merinos, cottons, finer wools, acrylics, and fleece. And then this is your delicate one. This is for knits and t-shirts and silks and finer things. I always say start here and then move your way up. Now let me show you how easy this is to do. So first of all, you do hold your gleaner like this. This is ergonomically designed. If you hold it like this, you're going to pop your edge off because that's how your edge stays on. So hold it like this, snaps on, and then you glean away. So for example, on this blanket here, I'm just going to hold it and then I'm going to defuzz it. So if you've got pets around the house and you know they love to sit on your, your furniture, or they love to sit on your favorite pillows, how about being able to grab the gleaner and quickly remove the pet hair so that it looks refreshed and new again, rather than feeling like you have to replace it or maybe embarrassed because it doesn't look good.
This is something that absolutely everybody can use. Think about a stocking stuffer. Think about somebody, who's starting their new job. Think about the college kids who don't have a lot of money. I'll tell you what. This is how you keep your favorite items looking good as new. You hold it in the palm of your hand, and the fact that you don't need a battery, I think about the old school, D-pillars.
Yes.
I put holes in sweaters using those. You don't have to worry about that.
No, not at all. And the nice thing is that see how these pills are starting to kind of ball up and come off this sweater? This is what kind of gets annoying, and you could spend all day trying to manually pull them off. With the gleaner though, it's more gentle. These are fabric safe edges, so they're safe on all your fabrics. You don't have to worry about putting holes in it like you mentioned with ones that are razors and so on. And then look what it does. It removes, refreshes, it brings that garment back to life, or that upholstery back to life. So what was pilly is now smooth again, as if you just got it from your, your favorite clothing store.
Well, and you know what? It's lightweight. It is a little bit taller, I'd say, than maybe a can of soda is.
Yeah.
And it's going to fit in a drawer, ergonomically designed, so it doesn't matter if you're left-handed or right-handed, whether you're using the lint brush side or the gleaner side. It's easy, and I will tell you what, for less than $20, I might recommend getting two and putting one upstairs and one downstairs, because you're going to reach
one in the
for
car
it
too.
All the time. I keep mine in my work bag, my travel size one.
Have you ever run out the door after you pet if you have I know my friend has a golden retriever.
We do.
Every time I walk out the door, I'm like covered with white hair. I love my pets. This allows you to, really clean yourself up quickly without being in a panic, like, oh my goodness, I had no idea that I put that white linty napkin on my lap at lunch, or I pet the dog before I left. How about being able to rejuvenate, revive, refresh, and bring back to life? And by the way, this is an award-winning tool. It was actually invented by a friend of mine from Canada, a mom who said, you know what, there's got to be a better way to take care of clothes. She invented this system so that it's safe. As you see here, as I rub my finger across it, these are safe on all fabrics. So again, push the black button, snap on the edge, and again, just use the edge that pertains or is most relevant to the type of pilling or type of fuzz that you have. This is the medium edge, this is the delicate edge, and then I love how you refer to this as the more heavy-duty edge for your big, bulky items that have gotten really balled up, especially your wools and your acrylics, anything with big balls. And you can see it's not cutting, it's not a razor, it's an edge.
Thank you for pointing that out. That was something that I wanted to talk about too, is that this is not sharp. It does a beautiful job, but don't worry about your fingers around it. We're showing sweaters, but it's also the favorite blankets. Maybe you have that throw pillow that was your great-grandparents. All of these things that we use, they do start to show signs of use after a while, but we don't want to get rid of them. We want to keep them. I have a blanket on top of my closet that was my grandmother's, and I will never get rid of it, but I can keep it looking fresh
nice
every time somebody comes to stay and I pull it out.
Absolutely.
Because I've got the gleaner.
Well, and that's what the gleaner does. It really helps you to keep all upholstery and fabrics looking great. And it's not just big bulky sweaters, and it's not just blankets. here's some great examples of other things. For example, this is a scarf. Your scarves, they can get pilly and fuzzy. You use edge 2, which is your medium edge for this. This is a rayon cami. Now this one I would use the delicate edge. So that's this white edge. And so as these things get kind of pilly around the arms and around the neck, you can clean and glean it up. Or something like this, a polyester cardigan, where it's soft, but for some reason it starts to get pilly around the placket or around you know, where maybe you have jewelry that rubs around the neck. You're going to use your edge 2. Or again, if you're going to go for, you know, big bulky sweaters, that's where you're going to use your big edge. You can see here, see how this pilling is happening right under the arm? Well, that's where your arm rubs against yourself as you're moving, so that's why you happen to get the pilling. And even something like your beautiful coats, you know, it's getting to be fall, and you're pulling out your favorite sweaters and your favorite coats. Maybe you didn't glean them before you put them away last year. You didn't realize it, but you want to wear it. This is another one that you would definitely want to shape up with both lint and pilling, simply by using your edge number 3.
It is the ultimate fuzz removal system, and we say system because what you're going to be getting is something to attack not just our clothes and not help just our closet, but also our furniture and our blankets and our pillows. We just need to know, which color would you like to have? Because we are offering you some opportunities here. This is what's fun, and this is why when we say clean it up, we've got things that we need to do. At least when it's cute and it's pretty, it makes it a little bit more bearable.
And easy.
And in this case, you're really getting great use out of your stuff. So I want to remind you of what you're going to get. Diana's been showing us really how you can use some of the different edges here. You're going to get the Gleener. You're going to get 2 sets of the edges. You get the heavy duty, kind of the medium, and then you're going to get the one for the more delicate. I just used this on leggings in my dressing room earlier today.
Yes.
Then you get this guy. This is for all of our us pet parents.
Furniture brush.
It's our furniture. I love that. Emphasis on the fur. Say goodbye to pet fur. This is the attachment. We'll show you how to use that in a moment. And then you get this bag. And thank you for bringing us the bag. Because when you know, it's like with little kids and their toys, when you have multiple pieces, you want to make sure they're all in the same spot so you know.
And normally, just so you know, with these edges, they're not going to wear out. So these, I mean, this could last you for years because these, it really takes a long time to wear an edge out, but you have them just in case.
Well, I have the travel version, and I've had it for almost 2 years now. It is still good as new.
Absolutely.
So here we have it for you in the periwinkle blue. Very, very pretty. If you're thinking of picking one up for a son, for a husband, maybe the periwinkle blue. We also have it for you, as I said before, this is the black. Now the bag here is black. The handle itself a little bit more of a charcoal gray, and I just want to show you the size of the bag. So this really will fit everything in. It's got a nice sturdy durability to the bag, so if you want to keep this in a suitcase, keep it in a work bag, you're good to go. That is the black. We also have it for you, put that back there, in the raspberry, and I just want to show, because this is just pretty, I'm sorry.
No, it is. Isn't it nice?
Isn't that nice?
And easy to find. I like how you mentioned that. So if this is something you throw in your work bag or, you know, in your side drawer, this is going to be easy to spot now because the bags are so colorful.
Full disclosure, how many times, like, I love my husband to death, but I'll say, can you get me this? He's like, I can't find it.
Yeah, now you can say, it's right
front of, there's no excuse now. This one's going to be the taupe, and this one, this is almost...
It is like a camo.
It's a little bit of a camo, a little bit of like whales on there. That's kind of cute.
Yeah, I like that too.
And that, but see, we like to be able to bring you design here as well, right?
I like color.
And I'm messing up your whole display here.
Good,
and then we have it for you. This is what we are calling, this is the green.
Yeah.
And then this is going to be the greens
Very
and the
pretty.
blues.
I love the green.
I will tell you what, keep one in your closet, keep one in your car or in your work bag, but get it today because our big deal value runs from 9 p.m. one day to 9 p.m. the next. This is $19.98. If we sold all this separately, it would be $34.96. I don't want anyone to ever have to spend any more money than they have to, because if you are like me, you like to spend money.
Yeah, I mean,
so I wanted to be able to go a little further.
This could save so many sweaters, right?
Yeah.
You'd pay, you know, you could pay $19 for a sweater, but you could also pay $100 for a sweater that you'd be chucking out.
And I was saying to you earlier, I have 2 cashmere sweaters in my closet that I just bought last fall. I haven't even had them for a year yet. It's a cashmere blend, I think,
and
actually.
They're already pilly.
Under the arm, just like you were saying.
Yes.
And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get my Gleener and I'm going to get rid of them, and now I will get another couple of seasons out of it. Now, what about pressure? Would you say apply a little bit of pressure to start and then kind of build if need be?
Yeah,
or what do you
I'd
think?
say you want to hold the garment fairly taut and then go for it. Like, you can even glean on yourself. So I'm going to hold my sweater arm here. You can tell this, I wore this on purpose. I've been saving this for you so you can see me glean my own wardrobe live. So look at this. So now I've taken a sweater that looked like, looked all right, but didn't look great. I've gleaned it and I've made this arm smooth again. And the reason why it was pilly was because from movement, friction happens, and then all of a sudden the fibers kind of ball up, and that's what you're stuck with.
It happens.
Yes.
But you know what? We don't want to get rid of our favorite sweaters, because to me, the longer you have a sweater, the better it feels. But it's not just clothing, and that is what makes this value so amazing. Because whether it is your favorite sweater or whether it is the couch that, it's so funny.